Well, hey, y'all, hey,
What's
happy
going
Tuesday. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. Great day.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yes. It is Tip Tuesday. It's rocking the second day of the week. It's just done
yes,
after the day after the holiday. Did you have a good
yes,
holiday?
I did. I had a good holiday. I had some friends come over to visit the farm and play with the goats and the horses. And
Oh,
yeah, so it was a good time. So, how
we
about you?
labored on Labor Day.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
So,
we labored on Labor Day a little bit, got some work done, and then my husband got cooked us a really good meal on the grill. So then we
mm.
just got to chill out for a little bit. So it was good.
That's nice. That's nice. My husband grilled tonight, so my whole house smells like the door to go out the back is really close to my office, so my whole
Hmm.
office smells like grilled food.
Grilled food.
Fabulous. I love that smell. So, I'm excited.
Outstanding.
Well, speaking
Wow.
of grilling and our men, we're going to
Yes,
talk about our men's skincare tonight.
we're gonna talk about men, all things men. All things men. So I got skincare too, but because I feel like sometimes our men's line, it is the bomb, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like limited for them. So I want to make sure that our customers and everybody knows and understands it's not just the skincare for them, but we also have fragrances for them. So if you don't mind, I want to show that too. So I'm gonna go in as we do this because I didn't do my thing and start
I know. I'm
tagging.
trying to do it. I'm
You're
trying to do
gonna
it
do it,
because
okay?
you're
You're
talking.
doing it. I'm gonna leave it be. But while she's doing that, I want to say, um, now is the time, you guys. We pamper ourselves all the time because we talk about making sure that self care is the best care. Absolutely, right? So just make sure that we don't forget those men in our lives, those husbands, those brothers, those significant others, whoever, those coworkers. Because listen, they need skincare too. All right. Um, and we're rolling into that holiday season where stocking stuffers, gifting sets, and everything is going to start coming into really big place. So start thinking about um, where you want to be, who's on that list for you to do gifting sets for, and everything. But we've been showing you um, once a week, like all of our skincare lines, because that's important. We only get one canvas. So we got to be able to take care of it. And I don't know about y'all. I mean, you don't get to say that yet, but excuse me, you don't get to say that yet, but talk to me and we can make that happen. But you guys, we work for the number one. I'm so excited about that. Number one skincare company. And the Euro standards and a couple hold on, make sure I get the wording right. Um for us. It is Euro Source Euro Monitor International Limited Beauty and Personal Care 2023 edition, a value sales rep RSP 2022 data that says we are the number one brand of skin care and cosmetic in the world.
In the
In the
world.
wide world. We are,
In the world. I'm so excited. You know, when our CEO took over, when Nathan Moore took his position several years back, that was one of his goals was that we would be number one in the world.
in the
And,
world.
you know, at that time we were top five. And so it's, dang, that's exciting. That's
Yes.
just
It
exciting.
is very, 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 very much exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm ecstatic to be a part of the company as we go into our 60th year. Um, so as we're doing all that, that just goes to show you from all the skincare we showed you now into coming into our men, it is very important. We only get one canvas. So you guys, I would love to help you take care of it for them. Gift giving is a thing, and that season is coming up. And believe it or not, your Mary Kay consultants, whether it's me and Tiffany or somebody in our units, or retailers. And trust me, we're thinking like retailers. So everywhere you go, you're going to start seeing the holiday stuff popping up. Remember that your Mary Kay consultant is also a gift personal shopper for you. All right.
Yes.
So let's jump into some men's skincare.
We like it.
All right. So, how many of you have a man, a husband, a brother, or whatever? I have to go with what I know, you guys, and I got to do it because I have my own personal men's everything, and that's my husband. Um, I put him on men's everything, so he is my tester for all the stuff. He's bald, and he shaves a lot to keep his head smooth. So after doing 23 years in the Marine Corps, shaving all the time, his face was kind of messed up, even though taking the razor into account, taking what he was putting on his face and everything else. He had really sensitive skin, and that's what he was using. So he used different brands of different things, and they would, one, do just enough, and two, not give him, make his face smooth enough. Three, it would run out really quick. So I started him on our. Let me see if I can see. Like doing stuff is like different here. Okay, so Mary Kay's Mint. What this is our shaving foam.
It's the
So
best.
it is the best. So you see my hand, right? Okay, and it only takes a little bit because it's a foam. It's really thick, right? And I take and I put this in between men's fingers, like just right here, and let them rub it and feel it because it's so thick. It goes on as you rub it in. See how it goes on. But when they shave, you guys, I'm gonna do like I'm shaving and take it off. Hold on. Can you see the difference of where it was? Besides, don't look at the whiteness, but right there. There we go. It's moisturizing, and that is what men need in their skin. It doesn't take a lot, and it has a very fresh scent to it. Okay,
It does.
so in doing that, he's able to. I had a towel. Oh, right here. He's able to take and get a very clear, clean shave. Um, and it's moisturizing as he's doing it, so he never has to have the razor bumps. In the moisturizing, it's also softening his skin. He also uses the aftershave gel. I guess I should have showed y'all this in order, huh? Aftershave gel, it's clear. It also smells clean, a clear fragrance. But if your guy shaves and he puts on alcohol afterwards, this cooling gel will do the same thing. It will help to close those pores, but it has like aloe in it, so it soothes. And again, it smells really nice. Okay, so that's your after shave gel. All right, so now let's talk about it. Because now most men now are going to the barber and they're not shaving. So that's this duo. But let's just talk about cleaning your face. Every man should clean their face. Most men use soap and water, and soap and water is not enough because it doesn't give you the hydration that you need, and anything like that. So with your grooming, your face wash. Okay, I'm gonna use this other hand now. I see you how we run it back and forth.
I tried to get him to come on camera, and he goes, "I'm not groomed."
Yeah, so I can't be on there.
But he has a beard, so he does. And Santiago does use all this stuff too. So here's the face wash.
Is it a scratch and sniff? You can scratch and sniff the beard oil or the oil in my beard. No.
No scratch and sniff. How's it smell, Tim?
He smells clean.
So this is your cleanser for the guys. The reason why cleanser is important and better than soap is because as men shave, and you see, as Santiago has a full beard, some of our guys have a smaller beard and just a goatee or mustaches. they need softer skin so that those hairs don't get caught up in there, and then they go digging them out, and then they leave those black spots in their faces, right? So by cleaning their skin and exfoliating, sorry, wrong one, exfoliating and everything will help their skin be softer so those hairs can just grow out. Better than just soap and water because soap is going to dry. Okay. Everything, all things Mary Kay is going to be hydrating and moisturizing. Even though men sweat 3-4 times worse than women and everything else, they need hydration. You hydrate your body by drinking water. You have to hydrate your skin. By hydrating your skin, you will help your skin produce less oil. Take it from the lady right here who has had oily skin all of her life.
Yes, 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 yes.
And which leads us to our men's hydrator. I'm gonna put everything else up there. Hold on. Let me grab my towel.
While you're grabbing your towel, I'm going to talk about, like, we're talking about oily skin and hydrating and why it's important. So remember that your skin is your body's biggest organ. And so whenever your biggest organ starts screaming, send oil, send oil, send oil. Guess what? Your brain is like, oh, that's the biggest organ. I got to send oil. And so things that you're doing that are drying, like alcohol after you've shaved, that's very, very drying. We use alcohol to dry things up in the medical world. So, I mean, that's, if you ever put a swim ear type thing in your ears after you've been swimming, it is 90% alcohol. So there's a lot to that because it will dry the water up. It's going to dry the moisture right up out of if they're shaving their head or their face. And so when you are giving your body that hydration that it needs, it may take you a little bit of time to stop screaming at your brain to send oil, but it's going to stop sending the signal that it needs more. So it's important that we hydrate.
Yes. And men have a hydrator. Men's have a hydrator. And this is what it looks like. So it's creamy. The cool thing about it is that it has SPF in it. So if you are one of those men who their skin is screaming and the signal has been going and everything, I found that now I smell really good. My hands smell really good.
Your husband's gonna be like, what have you been doing down there?
Doing right. If you are one of those men whose skin has been screaming and screaming, right? Because this one does have SPF in it, we do have something that we can revert you to where it doesn't have SPF. I found that some of my male clients feel like with the SPF, they still feel a little more oily. So they may use a hydrator that does not have the SPF in it. But because most guys work in the sun most of the time, you have to have some kind of SPF something, okay? Sunblock is important because all of the free radicals, the sun rays, we want to help to protect your skin and not have it damaged. So,
guy things are outside. They're very outdoorsy.
Very outdoorsy.
I mean, even if you're talking about, like, just take the stereotypical office type executive. What do? They go play golf.
Yep.
It's outside.
They go fishing.
They go fishing. They go hunting. They go, whatever. Around here, they go riding horses. I mean, you just never know. But it is outside, and they are outside a lot. So.
Yes, they are. So the order of application, if you're doing this and you're shaving, right, would be you will wash your face. Always start with a clean canvas. So wash your face, use your shave foam, use your cooling gel, right? So it can help cool those pores, and then rest. So what I mean by that is you're going to have a few minutes before you put anything else on it after you cool your face off, okay? Let that absorb into your skin and rest, and then you put on your hydrator and go outside and do what you got to do. If you're not shaving or you don't do the shave part, you're just going to wash and moisturize. Okay? That, you guys, is the men's line. It's a great gift. They would appreciate this more than ties.
Oh, yeah, yes.
And socks.
Unless they're a tie or sock.
Unless they're a tie or sock person, but trust me.
But honestly, if they are a tie and sock person, then they need the skincare line. because that's the kind of the man who is wearing a tie is definitely needing to project his best image. And
Absolutely.
so he needs this. He really, I'm not one to say they need stuff very often, but this is a need.
It's a need. And because we're doing all things men, I wanted to let you know, listen, it's the holidays, right? And I get it. There are name brands out there that cost a lot and they smell really good. But let me tell y'all something. I have learned that he can smell really good and I don't have to pay, I pay a fraction of that cost, but he
Yes.
still smells really good. So I want to let you know about a couple of our fragrances. I like this bottle. I don't know what it is. So this is our Cityscape bottle. And then if you look at it, you take the top off like that. So
It
that's
looks
our
like a
Cityscape.
building, cityscape.
Yeah, Cityscape.
Yeah.
Now,
And there's a women's cityscape, and the bottle is the same, it's just different color.
just a different color. Yep.
Mhm.
So this is the MK Men one, and it smells really good. I have my little cheat sheet. Voila! See, you too can be American Beauty Consultant to give me my notes in that. Okay, so for Cityscape is woodsy and aromatic. Cityscape, I dropped the top. It's woodsy and aromatic. Don't laugh, Tiff.
Oh my gosh, but it's just so real. Y'all, we work from home. It's a home-based business.
It's
Stuff
a
happens.
home-based business. Okay, so the other one that we have that I think the bottle was pretty cool, and it was so awesome at my last display to see the guys try to open it.
Mm. Is that the true original?
This is the true original one.
Yes.
And see how it just looks. It's just real
Yeah.
sweet. But to open it, you have to push it at the top. There you go. And then the bottle falls, and then you can pull it out.
It is really cool. It's
It
very
is really,
spicy.
really cool. So our true original is very clean, and it has notes of lemon and amber. It's a very clean scent. So, and the reason why I say you guys that you can get these fragrances and they do things. So, like if your guy was like wearing like Aqua de Joe or Polo Blue or Polo Black, Eternity for Men, all those names, right? This is along that line. They have the same notes in that. Okay, so that is true original. And for the Cityscape one, it's along the lines of your Polo Blacks, your Higher by Dior, Gucci, made to measure those lines. I got a little cheat sheet.
I can't wait. I've got some. I'm going to hold up and I'm going to ask you to cheat sheet them.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So my all-time favorite men's cologne that Mary Kay makes is the Domain. I'm telling you, it will straight up make me turn around and follow a man. It's this Santiago wears this one. It is
Jason wears that one too.
it's my fave. So Sherelle, what is that one?
It's a blend of warm notes of citrus, lavender balanced with fresh outdoor accords. And let's see, its attributes are lavender and oak moss, reminiscent of the scent of the hearth at home. So it's very homey and ooh, I like it. Listen, it's warm and cool, so it can be a everyday fragrance and a winter one too. I love it. That's
it's a
like
very manly smell.
It's a very manly one.
All right. So then my second favorite for him to wear. I'm going to wait because I'm going to go in the order in which they came out. And so we had the High Intensity for men.
High Intensity.
These bottles are they're sturdy, they're big, and they fit their hands very nicely. But yes, so tell us about high intensity.
Okay, so high intensity, the first one, is a blend of ambers and woods with a hint of spice and soft leathery notes.
Soft
It's like
leather.
amber or ambery oriental type fragrance.
Yeah.
And that would be kind of like your Armani Code, your blueberry, your Stetson Old Spice, kind of along those lines with
That's
those notes, you guys.
funny
When I
that you
tell you that another brand,
Stetson.
it's just with those notes.
Yeah, it has the same notes. So you said Stetson and Old Spice. That's what my dad wears, and it's so funny because that's that particular one. Oh, it makes me think of my dad now. And my dad was already passed before I started selling Mary Kay, so he never wore. He did wear some Old Spice. But okay, so then the next one that came out is my second favorite of the men's colognes, and that is the High Intensity Sport.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, it is just yummy.
Now, the high intensity sport would be for those people who like the blue, the Chanel or Dolce and Gabbana light blue, those ones, because the notes are gin berry, icy bergamot with a shot of liquid oxygen accord, camderman, birch, and ambers. So it gives you that those high and low notes with those. It's also in our ambery oriental um scent line, the high and low notes of that. So it's very clean and it gives you that sporty feel. Um and for those who like hold on, for those who like the polo lines. So that's kind of like in your polo sports
Mm.
over there.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, because I love this one too. Like it's a pretty good one. Is the High Intensity Ocean, and this one
Now,
is
go ahead.
crisp. It's clean. It I, it smells young. I don't know. I don't think it
It
smells
does
like
smell young.
yes.
So the boys more so wear the polo, I mean the high intensity ocean because they were on polo blue. Okay.
Mhm.
Chrome and the other aqua de jo, but it is a part of the citrus one because it's water, fruits, and sea mist. Chords work in harmony with nutmeg, adding an edge to this exhilarating rush is mm, germ
I know you're
germanin,
using all these words, and I'm like, I'm so glad you got the cheat sheet, and I don't have to say them.
right?
Oh,
It's
girl.
germanin, but it smells very sporty. The thing is that everything mixes well with your body chemistry. Where polo sport, I mean not polo sport, polo sport, equivalent to our high intensity sport, smells great on Jason. The high intensity ocean, it doesn't give me water, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't give me the same let me follow him kind of
Mhm.
thing. So he doesn't really like it. However, my boys wear it very well. They wear it very well. And the crazy thing is, your Chase and your Jacob, and I was like, what is that? And Chase goes, Mom, it's man. It's just the smell of man.
Oh my gosh. Have I mentioned that I love those boys so much?
So very light is if you need something for your young men who are just getting into that, wanting to have something and you don't want to spend overly for it, I would truly suggest that. But again, it smells good on an older man too.
Yes.
But my younger men love this because they like colognes. I tried the whole other body spray kind of things for them. No.
No,
won't
because that
smell.
will turn quick. Like let those little boys get a little bit on the sweaty side, and those body sprays will not good.
Yeah, so they
So
want cologne. So I'm with it. It
we're good,
works.
mom. So just a reminder, like if you do have one that you love the fragrance of and you buy it for your man or your gentleman and you buy it for yourself, and you don't, it doesn't smell great after you've had it on for a little while, it doesn't work with your chemistry, we do have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So that completely works for this. You just call your consultant. You say, that didn't work. Let's try a different one. And she's going to swap it out. No problem. Doesn't cost you a thing. And just like doesn't hurt her at all. The company's going to replace the one that you had originally. So it's all good.
We are here for all your skincare, body care, fragrance needs because
Yes.
it is our job to make sure you love everything that you try.
Yes.
So if there's something that you don't like, you can say, I'm not really feeling that.
And we're going to give you one more hot tip. When you are smelling fragrances, when you are smelling
Yes.
colognes and perfumes, so your nose can handle two, and then your olfactory glands will just completely stop. They just shut down. That's your sinuses going to work for you. And so what you can do to open those passages back up is to smell coffee beans. So if you take a couple of whiffs of your favorite colognes and perfumes and then a whiff of coffee beans, it'll open it back up. So you're actually getting the smell and not just, well, it just smells like cologne to me. I don't know. So you'll actually
kind of
get
like the
those
reset of
yes.
the sinuses. When I said use coffee beans, my kids are just different. I said use coffee beans, and I said it resets it. So Triana goes, kind of like what ginger does when you gotta put it when you're eating sushi. I was like, yeah, babe, like that. Like it cleans the palate. Like it just okay, child, whatever.
Aw.
These are my kids. This is what they think of when I say resetting everything.
I'm telling you, God knew that your kids needed an Aunt Tiffany in their life because that's my favorite part of eating sushi is eating the ginger. Okay.
So yes, because it helps to reset everything and you get all the flavors
Yes.
to do it. But you guys, that is our men's line. Again, your Mary Kay consultant is a personal shopper, so start making your list for holiday stuff. Think about your men. Cologne, aftershave, face wash. We have a gamut, and you guys should have already started to receive. And if you haven't received it, you need to get in touch with your consultant. But there is going to be a book that's going to be coming, and it's going to be a holiday book, and y'all should receive it. And oh my goodness, they got some yummy stuff in there. It's got something in there for the men too.
Yes.
So you're going to get the book. I'm going to let her tell you all about it, but your consultant should tell you it should be coming in the mail. And if you don't get one, shame on you. Call your consultant and make sure she got the right address because somebody didn't try to change something, I'm sure.
Yeah. So y'all really and truly, if you're not getting your books from your consultant, please let her know because she is her own. We all own our own businesses. Like I know we get on here and we do a lot of stuff together, which is good because we always say that we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves.
Never
and that's
by
how it works. But we do own our own business. And so we do pay for those catalogs to go out. And so obviously we want you to get it. We don't want it going to the mail abyss and the giant. I think about that movie with the Miracle on 34th Street with Santa Claus and how they prove that he's Kris Kringle is they bring in all of this dead mail and it's like bags and bags and bags of mail addressed to Santa Claus, right? And so that's what I think of when people don't get their catalogs. I'm like, are they in the Mary Kay abyss of the mail lost and found? So, yeah. So, and I did have a client one time that I was her consultant, and across the street from her, her neighbor had a different Mary Kay consultant, and they were comparing. And my client her book didn't have samples in it, and for several catalogs, her book wouldn't have samples in it, and I was like, "What do you mean? They all have samples." In there. And we finally decided somebody must have been getting in those books and taking her samples out because just hers was the only one that didn't have samples in it. It was very strange. So they always come with samples, y'all. Always come with samples.
They always come with samples. But check with your consultant because they should be arriving. You should already have your fall one and your holiday one. They're starting to arrive right now. So give us a couple days. I put the word out. It's coming. Give her a couple days. If you don't have it, just say, hey, I heard them say that the books are coming. It's by Friday. I haven't received mine. Can we check it out? And she'll figure that out for you. All right.
Yes. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. You know that we love you guys so much. Tuesdays is really just for you. We want to give you as much information as we can. I hope that you guys are having a great week. Next week, hold please. Next week. Oh, next week we're talking about mascara. Totally really thing. So we don't have just one mascara. We have 5 mascaras. And so we're going to be talking about the different mascaras and what do they do and how do they work. So make sure you tune in here next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, and because Mascara Club is a thing.
Mascara Club is a thing. So, all right, y'all. Well, you stay sassy because it's way more fun that way.
And I love you and I mean it. And there's nothing you can do to change it. See y'all next week.